Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Blair Donovan, host of Creepy and Kooky Cali Vlog, and I thought I would remix some episodes from multiple different cemeteries. While clearly I'm not at all biased, I think all episodes are great, but I can also appreciate how some people are maybe not as comfortable talking about death all day every day, which we don't do in every video, but it tends to come up, and certain graves are going to be less familiar to some people, so I thought it'd be fun to not only remix certain categories of famous and notable graves for different smaller episodes, as well as maybe some of the more deathy chats for those of you that actually really do like the deathy chats. So there'll be other episodes coming, about do you want to be cremated or buried, or weird graves, or what happens after you die? Is it wrong to photograph non-famous graves? That's become a big one in this series. And are you afraid of death? Normal, run-of-the-mill, everyday, completely lighthearted questions. So here is the animation episode, from animators to voice actors to people who spearheaded all the things regarding cartoons, and it's pretty legendary, so if you like animation, I think you're gonna like this episode a lot, even if death makes you queasy. So stay put, get the popcorn, and stay tuned for after the montage of all the fun animation graves, because I have some thoughts about the next animation graves that I'm hoping to see in 2022. Oh my goodness, we found, yes, Friz Freleng, Isadore. That's a cool name that should come back.
It is. Oh wow, so he was almost 90? He was 89?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Wow.
Did you love cartoons?
I did. I loved them Saturday mornings.
Yes.
Loved it. And especially, what was the Looney Tunes that's the babies?
Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons, yes. I loved those. Those were great.
That and Animaniacs.
Yes.
I think Friz Freleng was a big part of Pink Panther too.
Oh, okay.
I think the inspector was loosely based on like his personality, or one of the people that was not the Pink Panther, like one of the humans he was always at odds with.
I see. Well, because I know they said that supposedly like he resembled Yosemite Sam.
Yes, him. Yeah.
But did he have a mustache?
But also, like, I think he was a shorter guy. Gosh, I have to look this all up.
And that could have been
every video I start saying facts, and then I always have to put like a, font that's like nope. Yep. It's amazing what you don't realize what you're gonna talk about in front of the grave, and you don't know that like what you're gonna need to look up beforehand.
Right, and even though he's here, we can't ask him. So.
That'd be so nice. Go to the cemetery and be like, hey, tell me about your life.
For this
what do
day.
we miss?
Yes. Yeah, he was great. I didn't know, like, I wasn't familiar as much with his work, and then I was like, oh wow, he like created like.
He's a genius of cartoon comedy, like for sure. I didn't realize he was a big part of like other stuff besides Looney Tunes too until like last year. I kind of, over the summer of the pandemic, I kind of went through like a rabbit hole.
Oh, no pun intended.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Good one. I don't even know I'm walking into these like ever. But yeah, because I got super into Pink Panther. I saw it for the first time since I was like 6, and it's like you're in comedy, you're in clowning. It's all the building blocks that we do.
Yes, like, definitely. And I can only imagine like what he inspired. Like
oh my God, yeah.
Thousands upon thousands of other animators, writers, cartoonists. Just like people are like, oh, that, and just because he made it, they made something.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we found him first.
I know.
And we were smart and decided to look up like what parts of because there's no maps online, but we looked up the specific parts and we happen to be here right now.
Yeah, fate of all things.
We
crazy.
Did it. It's a little more private. Oh, Jason Davis. I thought he was in Forest Lawn. Oh, I didn't know he was here. That was sad. That one kind of bummed me out. I just remember him being in the tabloids a lot and suffering through addiction.
I know from Recess, and that's it.
And then that too, he was apparently really talented. He was like a musician.
Oh, I
was like, I had no idea.
Piano.
We found Disney, who kind of hides in plain sight. This is very exciting for our lives. We are coming to you from Walt Disney's grave. We sure are. It like
People were saying it's pretty hidden in plain sight, which is good. I mean, obviously we all know the rumors that Walt Disney is in the Disney vault, cryogenically waiting, so like this all could be a big ruse, but you know, no one is perfect. Walt made some mistakes, but he's also provided a lot of joy to people, and as a proud alumna of the Disney College program, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I love Disney.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then my favorite older Disney movie is 101 Dalmatians, because
I haven't seen that one since I was a kid. I need to watch that again.
It holds up. I watch it like anytime I like think that I might be getting a cold, I'm like, let's pop in 101 Dalmatians. And yes, I am in my 30s.
I'm a Fantasia girl and a Dumbo girl. And a little bit of Little Mermaid.
Okay. That feels like it's like you're like a Fantasia sun sign, Dumbo moon sign, like air and Little Mermaid rising. I feel like that is like nails you.
That's the most California definition of Disney I've ever heard. Hilarious. Well, he has other people in there too.
Lillian, his wife, his long time, I was gonna say long suffering, but I don't think so. I think they had a pretty happy marriage.
So Roy is somewhere. I think he's in the other forest lawn, actually.
I think he's on like or he might be in the court.
Yeah, he's not in this crypt, but
it's not in the family crypt, but a instrumental part of the Disney family nonetheless.
Yes,
without Roy, we wouldn't have Disney World.
It's true.
So.
Well, yay. May you rest.
May you rest.
Wherever you are, in the castle or here.
Here, Lillian, we love you.
Ooh la la, creator of Popeye.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, there's his wife.
Oh.
That's nice. I don't know why. I call me a romantic if you must, but I just love seeing husband and wives buried together. I don't know.
No, I feel like there's something to be said about it, and so much as like when you take your vows and you say till death do us part, and then you're like, but let's be buried together, you know?
I kind of didn't mind The Office when Dwight and Angela got married in their graves. I'm like, yeah, that keeps it real. It keeps it away from the fantasy of the princess wedding. I get it.
It's a very actualized metaphor.
Yes, very much.
But look at that. She lived like 40 more years.
Yeah.
And she was older than him. No.
1 year younger. But they were the same age. They were basically the same age.
I can do that.
I can't, so. Man. I don't think he even understood what Popeye became, because I think it was more of a comic and than a cartoon by the time he died.
Yeah. Probably. 1938. I feel like
Popeye.
when you create something like that too, you don't know how big it's going to get, and you also, and because of that you don't know what kind of artistic like licenses and insurances you have to have if you were to pass on.
Now we're gonna go to arguably my favorite grave of all time, and I know that's a weird kooky thing to say, but this man had a catchphrase that worked so well in life, and it also worked in death. Any guesses about who I'm gonna show you? Here we are, arriving at the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, he has some new flowers. Mel Blanc. That's all, folks. For those of you who don't know, he was the voice of pretty much every Looney Tune ever. So talented, and I just love that he has a catchphrase that works in death. It's my dream of dreams to have a phrase that works for the rest of eternity. That's amazing. Right, Grim? You hiding? Is Grimmy hiding?
This is a weird coin.
What does it say?
USA Speed Skating Olympics 1998.
Is it like real money, or is it
I don't know. I don't think so.
Olympic money?
There you have it. That is all the notable graves from the history of animation that me and my
kooky and creepy comedian friends have been able to find so far. There is a pretty decent list of people that we have missed. I know that there is a voiceover actress from South Park, I believe, that we have missed. I think she is in Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, if I'm remembering correctly. Roy Disney, I still haven't found him. Also, Judith Barcy, the little child actress who tragically got killed by her father, is also in Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills. Jen Curcio and I kind of notoriously got really lost in her section question mark. It wasn't super well labeled. A lot of the graves also had grass and dirt kind of covering the graves, so Jen and I will be going back there sometime in early, maybe to mid 2022. So those are 3 I can think of offhand, but I feel like there's a few others on the list. If you know of any famous graves having to do with animation in any cemetery, whether it's been a cemetery we've already been to, because I will be doing some return episodes, whether it's a cemetery I have not yet been to, it's possible that they're on my list. It's possible that I've missed them. So please drop a comment. What famous, notable people who were in animation, who are buried here in Southern California, could I possibly go visit next? As a huge cartoon fan, I am just tickled that I got to see these graves, and I'm excited to see some more in the next year. Stay alive until next time. I'm Lauren Blair Donovan.